How much are you looking forward to getting back to some sort of action?
It's been a long time, so what I'm hoping is all you people report the same way when we didn't play for 5 months, that we haven't won for 6 months. You do the same, we're unbeaten in 6 weeks now, or 5 weeks or something. So, obviously we're really looking forward to that game. It's been a while. It's just the world we live in at the moment. You know, it's nothing we can really control, and we have to just try and be ready as best we possibly can when that comes around, which hopefully will be tomorrow.
You say that we know there are going to be cases. When you look at what's going on at St Mirren at the moment, how concerning is that for you as a football manager when you see so many cases going through a club?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a positive case ourselves on Tuesday. And got that confirmed. I got confirmed yesterday morning. So that player is self-isolating. So, you know, we're certainly not immune to it. And St Mirren and Kilmarnock are not the only clubs that are having it. Everyone's having it. If you look throughout the world football, is it Standard Liège, a player's missing last night. You know, Scotland, a player's missing from. It's going to be something that we're just all going to have to cope with. So, as I say, we've had a positive. All the rest of the staff and players tested negative. We're going to retest. Well, we've retested already this morning, just as a precautionary measure. So again, I think that highlights the protocols of the Scottish football. We are catching it. We are trying to isolate the people that have it and stay in control of it, because we're not going to get rid of it. Scottish football is not going to get rid of it. World of football is not going to get rid of it. You know, as people get paid a lot more money than us to try and find cures to that, and hopefully they do that sooner rather than later. And in the meantime, we all just have to adjust to the world we're living in.
How's it been? 4 weeks off. Can you use it as a positive? You know, perhaps get your fitness levels back up, time to recharge.
I think the only way you get fitness levels is playing games. You can't recreate match fitness. We've tried, but you only get match fitness through playing matches. So yeah, it's a difficult one. We haven't had a lot of game time in recent weeks, but we've done our best. We've trained hard. We've pushed the squad to the limit as much to try and recreate, as you say, that fitness and a match environment. But nothing beats playing games. But you know, as I say, it's going to happen to everybody throughout the year, and people will just have to deal with it and cope with it.
Well, you are 10th in the league, but you've got several games in hand. Are you confident that you can climb?
Yes, I am. I think if we win both of them, we probably go into the top 6. So it's still very early on, and we need to get a run of games going. As I say, we did pick up a little run of results, and you start moving up the table, and then we had a disappointing result against Rangers. So I've got a lot of confidence in the players we have. I think people have found their form. They've trained really well, and we can only judge it in training at this moment in time. So yeah, I'm confident that we will start climbing the table when we're able to play the games.
Whilst a lot of your squad will obviously get to play games, was it good for a couple of the boys that were away in international break last week to sort of have that free week after an intense week for them?
Yeah, we give Stephen and Trevor and Decky we give them 3 days off, and once we find out the game was cancelled, we give them the weekend off and let them recover, and they've come back in with a real positivity and an excitement, and that filters down to the players and the younger players, and real aspirations of what can be achieved even at a smaller club like Motherwell. We've got a lot of international footballers at the moment. Barry's been away with the 21s, and there's other people that are knocking on the door of the senior international squad. So yeah, there's positivity around our place. We've rested the boys that need rested. We've worked boys that needed worked harder, and as I say, we're just hoping we get the go ahead, and when we get our results back later today, that we've no other COVID problems.
I think tomorrow's game would be, although you've not played all your games, it's the start of the new cycle of fixtures. What have you sort of learned about your squad so far this season?
Some have been better than others. I thought we were unfortunate at the start of the season with results. Probably the games that we've played where we've picked up results has been our poorer performance, which is just rounds football off. There's no rhyme or reason for it, but I know what we want to do. The players have started to find a little bit of form. Players that I didn't feel were on it at the start of the season are slowly coming back to where I believe they can be, and I believe we've got a very good squad, and if we can get these games played, no doubt that if we can win the games in hand, we'll start climbing the table. We've got a small squad. We've got a couple of injuries. I'm not having to look for injuries at the back at the moment, I have to say, but we'll put a team the best we can and start trying to climb that table.